Hello, everyone. Goodness gracious me. What a faff. Nothing wants to work today. It's been too smooth sailing. It's been way too smooth sailing. Has it not? My God. The camera's fucked. I'm having to use my old camera. I've got creases in my shirt. I've fucked me beard on me trimmer. So that's why it's so short now. I can't be asked to do me hair. I've got a bag of skips, which are going down a treat. I don't know how long we're going to be here today. I might have to shoot off very, very suddenly, but I may also be here for the entirety. So we'll just see how it goes, I suppose. We've got Juventus up today. I'm not really in the mood for this, I've got to be honest with you. Just because everything's being a bit of a cunt. So it is what it is. Mudryk is back in the lineup. Is that Elvis I see? I'm all shook up. What can I say? It's this thing does absolutely nothing to my hair. It just goes straight into being fluffy again. Where do I live? I live in the UK. But the internet here at the moment is just being a bit of a dick. Virgin Media, mate. Sort your shit out. It's so annoying. So frustrating. Nav, good to see you, mate. Really do appreciate the super chat. Back to old ways, it seems. Roberto Di Matteo on the screen as we speak. How's it going, Harry? I missed you a ton. I missed you too, mate. I missed you too. It is good to be back. I'm getting a haircut soon, so don't worry. Don't fret. It is coming. Whatever the fuck this is going to get sorted out sooner rather than later. Please do like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. Unsure what to expect of this game. There are a shitload, a bumload of substitutions available for Chelsea today. We'll go through the lineup in just a little bit, waiting for some of you to file in. I'm having the same issues with Sky's Wi-Fi. God, even worse. But here we go. We've got the lineup. Oh, fuck. I'm going to have to... Oh, God. Where is it? Where am I? Is it there? There we go. All right. Let me just plot myself. Sort of here. I knew it was too good to be true, that mic, the camera being too good over the last couple of streams. But here you can see Sanchez. What's going on here? Oh, hang on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Some of this part of the screen, as you can see, some of it is live, and the other bit on the left below me is a picture. So, goodness me, it just gets worse and worse, does it not? Watch-alongs, lineup. There we go. All sorted. Is that better? There we go. All right. We're good to go. Let me just get you guys on the chat on the right-hand side. And then we can move. My lights as well. My wonderful lights decided not to work today as well. I've got this one on. I've got some makeshift piece of shit there. So if you notice it's a little bit fuzzy around here, then it's because my lights have just decided to take a big shit all over my head. And it's going to be one of those days, baby! Thank God this game means fuck all, because I tell you what, I'm not in the mood for it today. Again, as you can see, the lineup today, it is quite possibly the weirdest lineup you'll see. No less because who is up front? It's time to see what Welbs can do. Sanchez in goal. Palestra, who has divided opinion with regards to whether or not he's good or not. A very good attacking fullback, but all the same has been criticised a lot for his ability to defend. Obviously, he's coming from the Italian league, so he's, again, being told that he can't defend because, you know, that type of player doesn't fit in the Premier League form. We'll see how it goes, to be completely honest with you. Fofana and Tosin, the back two, the evil two, the worst possible two of the people that are more than likely going to be playing from time to time. Not including the likes of Badiashile and Disasi, but they're out the door soon by all accounts. So as of right now, Fofana and Tosin, they've been exiled, but they do seem to be getting a lot of game time at the same time, maybe to prove themselves just a little bit. Yorel Hato at left back, good to see him. We got Moises Caicedo starting as captain, with Nicole Jazuli getting another game for Chelsea during this preseason tour. João Pedro in the 10, with Quenda and Gittins on the wings. And Daniel Welbeck is the man up top in this game. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Just over 4 minutes to go until kickoff. The remainder, that's only a small amount. Those are the players that I actually deem worthy of being sort of, included on there, because goodness gracious me, there are so many substitutes. This fucking cunt camera. Get on my tits! Oh, God! Why can't anything be simple? Fuck! Oh, my God! I hate it! Oh, why can't anything be fucking easy? I've been doing this for 7 years! Oh, fucking Jesus! Oh, it never gets easier. Every year, it gets harder and harder for no fucking reason. Anyway, good to see you, Lance. Those are only some of the substitutions that we have at our disposal. The full list of substitutes are Penders, Sharman Lowe, Kurd, and Slanina. We've got 4 goalkeepers on the bench. Why? I don't know. Sarr, Sabolye, Anselmino, Achimpong, Diakite, the defenders. And then we've got Sugo, Lavia, Walsh, Watson, Kellyman, Satpayev, Kavuma McQueen, Esteval, Mikhail Mudryk, Neto, Jackson, and Delap available on the bench for Chelsea today. That young upstart, Danny Welbeck. Yeah, mate. Absolutely. It's going to be a long season. Harry going mad, and we lost to Spurs the other day. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. It wouldn't be a Harry stream if it wasn't full of fucking technical difficulties all the time. Can you guys like the stream as well, please? Fucking hell. 8 likes! What are we doing? We're in a recession or something? Is it cost to like the stream now, or what's going on? For the love of God. I've had enough already. Call the season off. I can't be arsed. God almighty, the strain I go through for you people. For the love of God. Fuck's sake. Oh, it's the wrong button. Ah. I've had enough. Wi-Fi issues are just the biggest strain I can possibly imagine, you know. Everything we do in life these days surrounds and is solely surrounded by and including Wi-Fi. Soon as that fucking thing drops out, we're done for. We're absolutely done for. My God. We're so dependent on it these days, are we not? Because we've got no other fucking choice. My God. I need to wear my headphones for this? I think so. How are we doing? You're streaming from Zambia? Big up Zambia. Danhausen cursed Harry stream. He absolutely has. He absolutely has. Do you still have Mac o'clock? I think so. He doesn't even get an animation. He's that boring of a guy. He's that fucking boring. He just gets his face and that's it, you know? We're in Hong Kong. We're in Hong Kong. The sooner this game is over and done with, the fucking better, because, God. Have I had enough? Am I excited to see Welbeck play today? Sure. I'm more excited to see him play during the season. I'm more excited to see him play against Brighton. You know? No doubt he'll have one of the worst games of his entire career for Chelsea at some point. We're going to get some bum version of Danny Welbeck. But we'll see how it goes, you know? Kickoff. We're waiting. Juventus in pink, of course. They aren't playing in the colour that I've put them in. It is what it is. Will we see Mikhail Mudryk play today? Maybe. Maybe. Can we just kick the fucking ball off, please? What are we doing? They're doing a countdown. It's a fucking friendly! Today. Jesus Christ. There we go. We're underway. Don't we have 2 games in the space of 48 hours on the weekend? We do. We've got Real Sociedad and AC Milan. If my memory serves me correctly. Milan. Oh, no, that's a lie. It's AC Milan and Johor Darul Tazim. How could I forget? You know? How dare I? How very dare I? Streaming on holiday in Skeggy. What's the weather like? Should be quite nice, no? It's decent weather everywhere these days. Doesn't say... We had a bit of rain about, I don't know, an hour ago, half an hour ago. Lasted all of 2 seconds. You know when you think you need a wee before leaving the house? I don't know if any of you do it, but I like to just go just to make sure when I'm leaving the house. I might have had a piss like 10 minutes before. But I'm like, I'll just go again just to make sure. And it's one of those dribblers, you know? Not a real piss. I wouldn't class it as a proper piss. That's what that rain was like. Not even a drizzle. It just kind of... Someone's up there going... It's one of those ones. I wouldn't even class it as, you know, nothing. Nothing. I bet it's bone dry out there. At the moment. I went up to Scotland to visit family a few days ago. It's proper pissing it down. Well, that's Scotland. Scotland always gets rain. All times of the year. Suddenly, seems like England just gets, you know, hot weather all summer long. I've forgotten what it's like to stand in the rain. Is that a Hong Kong specific training kit that we're wearing? Because that is gorgeous. Oh, and stream goes down. Brilliant. A draw at 90 minutes would mean penalties. What's this tournament called? He said it's like the detergent something or other tournament. What did they call it? He called it something. The hair's very smooth today, mate. I haven't done anything with it. It's freshly washed and it's got some sort of hairband through it. I'm in no mood to do any sort of extra effort today. I was supposed to be in London with Mr. Deeney. I don't know what seems to have happened. It is what it is, you know. Did I pay a tenner for this? I did not. I paid $14.99 to get it for the year on CFC Plus. I suspect that this is available on that fucking... What was that YouTube channel people were using? I bet it's been taken down. Yeah, the pitch looks awful, doesn't it? Absolutely dreadful. Caicedo. I should say a big thank you to Baldersgard for the super chat. I forgot to say thank you for that. And obviously, as well, we've got... I can't see your entire name there. Channel activity. Stranger in the... Oh, of course it is. Stranger in the Alps. I don't know why it's giving you your full government name with the like numbers at the end. I don't remember seeing that before, but I want a hair bun, you lovely bastard. A hair bun? I don't think I've got a hairband anywhere. I can try and find one. Juventus have a chance here down the right-hand side, up against Tosin. Defended well. It was a scuff and a half, and then cleared away fully by Tosin Adebayo. The hair is long enough for... does your missus have one? No, she's bald. Look at it. It does... It's just the sides at the moment need to catch up. But it is... I'm no Roman Reigns just yet, but it is coming along nicely. I don't plan to have it this long. It's just kind of gone this long, but... I look like Sabozlai. It was very Sabozlai, sort of scruffy fucking hair, wasn't it? Did I enjoy my trip? I really did enjoy my trip. I enjoyed it a great deal. We got up to a lot of things. The vlogs, albeit the most recent Friday wasn't posted. Joao Pedro down in a lot of pain here. Always kick the ground there. It's the pitch. On the second YouTube channel, youtube.com/HarryCFExtra. youtube.com/HarryCFExtra. Link is in the chat at the moment. I've got vlogs coming out every Friday or so. As I say, I'm a bit behind on the most recent episode just because I wanted to... I've been busy, really. Quenda finds Palestra. Lovely play. Still got it. He's still got it. Might need to play it. He does. Finds Quenda. Caicedo. He's back with the blonde hair again. But yeah, weekly vlogs every Friday or so is what I'm aiming for on that channel. First 2 episodes are already up for you to watch. They're about 35 minutes or so. So if you want to see what I got up to in my adventures in America, Austin, Texas, Las Vegas, New York, Chelsea in New York, actually, is where I stayed. Chelsea, New York, Philadelphia, and then finishing up in Soho in New York around the time of the World Cup final. And that'll run until about November. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, gaming will be back at some point. Like I said, I just need to get in the swing of things. We were away this weekend, which is why I missed the Tottenham game. We were collecting or picking up Rufus. He's being a bit of a twat, to be honest with you. But he's more than justified because we did leave him for 5 weeks with his nan. So, you know. He loves her. But I think he was just more frustrated that we left him for so long. So he's being a bit of a sod. Can we bring Rufus in at half-time? He's super camera shy. It's really frustrating. I think that's his worst trait, is he gets so shy and timid in front of the camera. Like, he'll go completely dead weight and I'll try and pick him up, and he'll just be there like, and then sort not growling, but sort of just like, I don't know, making some weird little noise as if to say, "Get the fuck off me." So sadly, once the green screen's down, it's just because back there it's a bit of a mess at the moment. Although I did do a massive tidy up as well, so it's nearly ready. Not that I've done like this big. It still looks like this. It's just it's a bit of a pigsty, you know. But anyway, unless he's like on the sofa, it's unlikely that he'll make too many appearances like he used to, because he's just a bit of a pussy, really. Confident in any other facet of life, but on camera, for some reason, he knows when the camera's on, and he doesn't like it. He literally burst in the door during the FA Cup semi-final against Leeds, and I was fuming. Yeah, you have probably answered this question loads of times already, Harry. But what are your expectations for Chelsea this season? I don't have any, and I've had to clarify what I mean by that is I don't mean I don't have standards. My standards are still very high. I'm just now at a point where it's just stupid to go into seasons now as Chelsea fans with expectations of Chelsea are going to battle for the title. They're going to battle for, the FA Cup and Carabao Cup. We always do go to the final for the most part, but we just never win. So in that regard, it's the expectation of us winning a domestic cup. I have my standards are that I know that we can, and I think that we should. But my expectation is I don't think we're going to win a domestic cup unless something has changed drastically. Same for the league. I don't think we're going to compete with that. My expectations are low with that. We have the same issue every year. Great cross, just headed wide. So if you get what I'm saying, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, is my standards are still high. I just don't expect anything of this club because of what they've shown me over the last couple of years. It's hard to be expectant of these players when they've shown you who they are so many times as to be, for the most part, bang average on their best day. I'm at the point now as a Chelsea fan where they've shown me exactly who they are on many an occasion. It's now up to them to show me otherwise, to prove us otherwise, to prove to us that they're okay. We've adapted. We've switched up our game. We've brought in older talent to kind of bring in some experience and all. That's all very well and good, but it needs to translate onto the pitch after so many games. We need to get to the window, the winter window. We need to get to Christmas and not shit the bed like we do every single season, whether it was against Liverpool a couple of seasons ago, whether it was against Arsenal last season, when we're at the top of the table before the Christmas window, everyone's sitting here going, well, we might challenge for the league. And then it gets to just before Christmas or just after, and we just shit the bed completely. And then we're in a fight for top 5, which, come on. My what I believe the objectives should be are simple. Top 4 is a must, not top 5. I don't want to finish fucking 5th. Obviously, if it gives us Champions League, I'll take it, but we need to be in the top 4 for fuck's sake. Like, what are we doing? We need to win the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup this season. Ideally, the FA Cup, maybe even both. I don't know. We've proven time and time again, even at our worst, we can get into the final at Wembley's at Wembley Stadium. The finals at Wembley. That's never been an issue. It's just winning the fucking things proves to be an issue. You know? So, you know, a lot of people say that there are excuses for a lot of the reasons that a lot of the times that we've lost at Wembley. There are always something, either VAR or referees in general, or dodgy red cards, or, you know, offsides, or you name it. There's been some excuse. But the fact of the matter is, it comes down to us actually definitively just fucking the game off completely before the opposition has a chance to, which on so many occasions last season, we just do not kill the game. That is, above all else, of all the objectives I have for Chelsea this season, is for us to learn the art of killing the game off before, you know, the opposition has a chance to get back into it. Because for the most part, what it feels like every single game is we'll go 1-0 up, and then we're like, okay, now you attack. You have a chance. We'll give you a chance to get back in the game. Whereas any team worth its fucking whatever is going to kill off the game as quickly and as brutally as they possibly can, you know? And that's it. What's that Welbeck fella like? Is he international or is he academy player? Okay. I think he's like, surely knowing us, I don't know much about him. He's like 19, 20. Come from the Brighton Academy, I presume. Samurai Harry? I know, with the goatee. Well, it is kind of a goatee. I had a goatee because I didn't want to just shave it all off. Basically, I had the one blade. If you know, you know. And I used the longer setting. Fucking, not that a longer setting even exists, but it's the one with the guard on it. And I've just gone, and it's just gone, and now you haven't got any hair there at all. So I couldn't be arsed shaving the whole lot off. So I just had like the moustache, the soul patch, and the little thing there. But thankfully for me, my facial hair grows back quite quickly. So it is what it is. He literally burst down. Oh yeah, we saw that. The Hong Kong faithful, they're giving it. They're really giving it. They've got little clappers. Here's Palestra down the right. Gonna have to go back to work. See you later. Oh yeah, I forget that it's like nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Tuesday. Tuesday? Is it Wednesday? It is. It's Wednesday today. Jesus. Hello, fan reactions. How's it going? So I'm just going through all the comments. That happened 2 years ago. We could have gone top. We drew to Everton. Then we lose to Fulham and Ipswich, and Bob's your uncle. We were fighting for Champions League football. Yeah, happens every single season at the moment. We've got to be ruthless. Not get complacent, or don't do what Tuchel does in the semi-final. Yeah, that really pissed me the fuck off. My God. $4.48 in San Diego. You definitely look like someone who's lost weight. Surprising for someone who traveled to the US. I've actually put more weight on since I've been back than when I was in America. I was walking 20, 30,000 steps a day. I think in Las Vegas, I've got a vlog coming out in a couple of months at this point. No, it'll be a couple of weeks. Me and the missus do every casino on the Las Vegas Strip in one day. And on the way, we bump into Kevin Durant. If you saw me Instagram stories, you'll know. I bump into Kevin Durant on the on the back end of the trip, well, or the back end of the what's the name? Good chance for Juventus all the way, and it's just wides. But any of you know your basketball? Kevin Durant was a weird situation. Also bumped into Barry Manilow on that day as well. All of this just randomly. We bumped into Ellie Goulding as well in New York. Very strange. Very, very strange. But yeah, quite the trip. It's got to be said. But I think on that day we did 40. I think I was like 100 steps off of 50,000 steps that day. Which the next day my feet were barking. They were absolutely howling. Walking down the strip during the day is hot and insane. I hope you took the tram. We didn't take the tram until the last day in Vegas. And it was good. The day we did that strip crawl, it was like 47 degrees. Palestra a chance! And just wide. It's 47 degrees. Does the Vegas air conditioning walk as well? To be fair, a lot of the casinos are all connected, so we weren't outside that many times. It was easier than you think. If you're wondering where you can watch the game, it is available on CFC Plus for £9.99 on the Chelsea app, or a one-time fee of $14.99. You get all of the games included, and a year's subscription to CFC Plus, which includes an archived backlog of classic Chelsea games, by all accounts. I haven't actually looked into it yet, but apparently it comes with an archived list of games, almost like a WWE Network or like a Netflix or, all that sort of thing, where you can go back and look at some of the old stuff. Like I say, I'm yet to look into doing that, to be honest with you, but there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I think my favorite hotel out of everywhere was New York. New York was it's class. We stayed in the Bellagio. Fountain Blue looks really good. I might be going back to Vegas sooner rather than later. We'll see how it goes, but I might be there in September. I think Fafana might be coming off. Maybe not. It looked like he was coming off. Hydration break. Hong Kong. It's 29 degrees, but it is an air-conditioned stadium. So what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? It doesn't look air-conditioned. Is that Jeremy Boga playing for Juventus? What? Since when? Good for him. Enzo can fuck off for all I care, as long as we get good money to invest in a good midfielder. Wow, the fucking size of these sprinklers. Jesus. the person on the tannoy is going, "Come on, people, give me some noise, make some noise," and they're all going, "Boo!" I don't actually get what's going on right now. They're like chanting something, going crazy right now. Hello, Harry from South Africa. Much love from me. Thoughts on Palestra so far? I think he's decent. He's proven to be very. Yeah, please do leave them in preseason. In attack, he seems really good. I'm yet to really pay too much attention to him in defense. I think he had a bit of a hard time against Western Sydney Wanderers. And from what I did watch the whole game for Tottenham, Chelsea-Tottenham, but I wasn't. I had it on my phone. I was with family, and it was just a bit, bit tricky. So this is the first game I'm really, really getting to like watch him after I'm seeing a lot of the criticism he's been receiving. Oh my God, the woman on the tannoy is annoying. Fuck. Jesus. Do all the Chelsea players don't even have their names on their back. Good chance here. Boga. But yeah, going from walking like 20 to 40,000 steps a day everywhere in America to then coming home and not walking at all. Obviously now we got Rufus, so we're going on walks, but it's nowhere near. It's like under 10,000 a day. Plus, don't want to get into it too much because I know Americans will be like, you can talk English food's shit, but I really struggled with the American food this year. As a lot of you know, I've lived there for a summer. I've been 3 or 4 times to America, and I love the food there every time. But this time it was just rough. I didn't like anything. So the Mexican spots we went to, like the taco spots, excellent, like really good. But other than that, there were like 1 or 2 spaces, but like I don't know. None of it really agreed with me. I got COVID as well at the end of the trip, so that kind of put a dampener on it. But yeah, the food this time around was just a bit, not for me. So I lost quite a lot of weight because I just wasn't eating as much as someone who's never been to America probably would do, And I also wasn't drinking loads either because the alcohol out there is shite as well. beer wise, obviously like cocktails and margaritas and all that sort of bollocks is really good out there, but beer wise it's just, good God, not for me. Caicedo plays it over the top, looks for Joao Pedro. Hato wins it back well. Here comes Gittins. The crowd are weird, man. The crowd are really weird. I like it. It sounds so different to like European crowds. Like they're so in unison. Everything's all in unison. Is the stadium full? It looks it. There are a few empty seats, but for the most part, it looks full. Yeah, anytime someone does like a tricky skill or like gets past someone, everyone all together as if it's like an assembly at school. It's just, oh, Ah! Oh, like it's so polite the way they the way they cheer is really really polite. It's quite nice to listen to, but it's very weird. I know with like wrestling, like in Japan or a lot of the Asian sort of areas, they're very respectful with their like when they're observing sport. So I assume it's very similar to that. Juventus just playing around here. This game so far has been easily the worst in terms of entertainment. Yeah, like now they're playing normally, and it's just dead silence. And I've again with wrestling, I know that it's like quite similar there. There's during the match where it's like the fundamentals, there's no noise at all, but only like deep in attack where they're trying to break through or like a skill, they'll be like, whoa, wow, wow. Pavana. Caicedo. Back to Sanchez. Please like that, like the stream if you haven't done so already. Subscribe as well. Here we go. We're in the final third, so the crowd has suddenly woken up. Gittins can't get the ball, so then the silence just comes out of nowhere. Hello, Daniel. The lineup's all right, Ajax. The game has not been good. You've not missed anything of any significance whatsoever. So you've saved yourself about half an hour. The fact that half an hour has even been played is remarkable. They do have hydration breaks for those of you that have just tuned in and are wondering. Should we be worried? No, not at all. Not based off what we've seen so far. It's so irrelevant. I'm very much of the mindset of over the years growing up, or even last year. Well, not last year because, well, I guess last year because of the Club World Cup, but in a positive way. I think we all took too much from it too positively. Whereas typically in the past, other pre-seasons where I've watched and I've got, we've lost this match or this has happened or that's happened or we just don't look that good, I let it get to me so much. And I get frustrated and annoyed like a lot of people do, as if to say like, oh, this is how we're going to be like during the season. And then you look at it's totally different. Totally different. So this season, I think one of the things I've told myself is to not get too overly emotional about what we see in this preseason or take everything with a pinch of salt, because none of what you see is the finished article by any stretch. We could actually be worse by that thought process. We could actually start the season worse than what we've seen. So there you go. Something to look forward to. I saw the pass from Garnacho. I kind of see what he was going for. I think he turned his back and he was expecting whoever it was that passed to him to make the run around the back, and he's just tried to be cool with it. It was a terrible pass regardless. Even if the person had gone through on the run, it was way too overhit. It was a shit pass. But surely that's what he expected to happen. And it was just a terrible, terrible pass. If you're wondering what this is, by the way, I was pruning my my girlfriend's mum's apple tree. And one of the new branches that I cut, I'm turning around at quite the pace. I'm doing it quite quickly. And I turn around and it just goes bang right into the side of my head to the point where it gets stuck a little bit and I have to pull it out. I don't have to go like that, but I felt it embed itself in my head ever so slightly. I've never been so close to screaming the C word so much in my life. And not saying it. Cover up for being battered by the missus. Well, now you got me there. Why do you think I'm using a green screen? I'm not even at my house. I'm in America. Rufus's Revenge. I'm in hospital, yeah. I'm in my bed. Oh, it fucking hurt, though. It really hurt. But the tree came out looking fantastic. I could be a tree surgeon yet. Just under 10 minutes to play of this absolute fucking snooze fest of a game. As Juventus play it forward. Back post. You absolute fucking idiot, Sanchez. Chance for Juventus. And again. And again. Cleared away in the end by Jazuli. Robert Sanchez being an absolute goon. Tracked back well by Danny Welbeck. I'm really going to have to get used to saying, here's Danny Welbeck. Welbeck! Oh, it's a great goal by Danny Welbeck. He's gone and done it. Does seem really weird to say, does it not? It's going to be even worse when I'm having to say Jordan Henderson. How many games do we think Jordan Henderson plays for Chelsea, right? 50 in all competitions? More than 50? Will Danny Welbeck be Giroud 2.0? No one will be Giroud 2.0. I struggle to imagine us ever getting a better, older striker than Giroud. You said that a lot, H, just when it's against us. Exactly. Ben Jacobs just puts out a brief saying that the club is not interested in Diogo Costa, as Chelsea are happy with the current crop of keepers. Fucking hell. Way less than 50, probably at least 25. I can see him playing 15 Premier League games this season. Does that seem fair? Or do you think he'll play more? I think he'll play virtually every Carabao Cup and FA Cup game up until like the latter stages. How are Rogers, Caicedo, and Enzo all going to get game time? Well, Enzo's not going to be here, so I can fully I can fully see Enzo being gone still by the end of this window. Last day, last couple of days. He's just got to make it as toxic as possible. He'll go like PSG or something, won't he? If we can get to 50 likes before the end, by the end of this half, just under 4 minutes to play. Here's Boga. Great run, good cross, good save by Sanchez. Comfortable hands. The feeder's frozen. That's good. Frozen for anyone else? Am I going to do a Super 6 this year? If they sponsor me. Here's Joao Pedro. Terrible pass. Oh, good chance here. Gittins. Circle throwback. There's definitely like green screen or like superimposed sponsors behind the goal. That Ligora one just stands out so much. Here's Boga. Good save. Great shot. Juve with another chance. Of course, the only person who's really been a threat against us is a former Chelsea academy player. Kalulu. This bag of skips never ends. Here's Boga again. Defended well by Quenda. I've been eating these for like an hour. Look at the size of it. Only 35 grams. Other crisps are available. I don't think we are getting another. We're not getting a sponsor. João Pedro looking to run away. Back to the keeper. No, I think that bag was like £1.25. Joke. Oh! Shot from distance there. 30 seconds left of regular time, and it's just past Sanchez's near post. Terrible pitch. My God. Four minutes of additional time. Yeah. Four minutes of added time in a pre-season game is wild. João missing the header. First half summed up. Does that sum it up for you? It might get a little sloppier at far if Juve get a goal here. Have you got a milestone target of followers or subscribers you want to hit this season? Every season is just so fucking hard to tell. Like, the start of last season was insane during the summer, and then it just died. Like, a very, very excruciating death. I think over the summer I gained like 5,000 subs. And then throughout the whole season last season, I think I gained like 500. So it's really difficult to project how much you're actually going to get. Keeper collects. Last minute. Oh my God, these never fucking end. Going to be well over 100 skips in this bag. YouTube subs are hit and miss, and they also don't really mean anything. Here's João Pedro. Looks for the cross all the way through. Harry does 100 skips. Last chance here for Juve to get a goal. There goes the halftime whistle of easily the most dull half of football of pre-season. Not to mention, it feels a lot more realistic to what we're probably going to see this season. Because are we not used to some very boring halves of football in the Premier League from Chelsea? The answer is 100% yes. So it felt a lot more what we're used to. Felt like a preseason game. I think the first two games were very generous, to be honest with you. 6-4. We won't speak too much about the Tottenham game, but it is what it is. You know? But 0-0 at the break. Chelsea 0, Juve 0. Really not a lot to to discuss on that one. We'll go through some news, I suppose. What we got? Well, I mean, let's start off with the elephant in the room, and that is Cole Palmer injured and has been training on his own. And Levi Colwill injured as well. He's out completely, at least for this game. They're claiming it's for a precaution. I tend to say I'm a little bit worried, but maybe don't overthink it too much. I don't know. It just all seems a little bit too serious. I would have imagined that Hong Kong would have, the Hong Kong travel board and whatnot would have been quite frustrated that Cole Palmer isn't playing today, to be completely honest with you. What are you going to do at the same time? But the amount of money that these places put into accommodating these teams in their preseason tours, to be able to show these teams at these stadiums as well. It's no wonder that someone's got an injury. I'm surprised it's just the one, considering just how poor, just how bad these stadiums have been, or the pitches themselves, at the very least. I got home from a trip to the UK and promptly got COVID. Fun, isn't it, mate? I got COVID when I got back from when I was in America. I got it in Philly, I think. Had COVID the entirety of my last 4 days in New York, and then got home and had COVID for about 5 days after that. 4 days. I've only just gotten over it, really, in the last couple of days. 2026 COVID is not the one. Not the one at all. It's weird though. The missus has had her jabs. She got the vaccine and everything. I never actually got. I've never had the vaccine in my life. Out of pure laziness. I just never got it. And not getting political or anything. She's had the vaccine and a couple of boosters. The 2 times that we've both had COVID, she has been on death's door. And when I've had it, I've never had any of them. I've been fine, really, for the most part. I'm obviously not fine, but it's just flu symptoms, whereas she is dying, which is not great, So, I don't know. Take from that what you will. That's Hong Kong's national stadium, and yous are in their leagues, so not surprised it looks like that. Oh, do they have games? Hong Kong. I mean, Hong Kong. What's the... Is it the Hong Kong Premier League? What teams are in that? Clubs. Kitchi? Leeman? North District? Let's do Kitchi. Club friendlies. Is it... Kitchi. Oh, they don't have any information on teams in that area at all. Danny Welsh shit. It's a good one. Yeah. Other than that, is that right? The brief that's been sent out. Oh, Luis Figo has just posted a tweet regarding Infantino, saying, "Today I join others from across our game and call for Gianni Infantino to resign as FIFA president. Infantino has debased the office that he promised to elevate. He has lied, deceived, and tried to feather his own nest at the expense of the game he is supposed to serve. He has lost the support of his senior staff, his closest advisors, the vast majority of people who devote their lives to this sport, and even, it would seem, the FIFA Peace Prize winner. It is too late to save his dignity, but it is not too late to save football. He should go now." Very well said. I've never liked him. Seems like an absolute, I don't know, fraud. Seems like he's only doing it for the limelight. Proper weird guy. Whenever he does the draws or any of the speeches or anything, him and his fucking bald cue ball head have to be in the center of attention all the time. Like the amount of times that Infantino would be, you know, on camera in the stadiums is remarkable. He is nothing in this game. Like I don't understand why there was always such a spotlight on him. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. You know? So if Infantino has no haters, I am dead. It's one of those, you know? It's one of those situations. I've never liked him. He always looks like a snivelly gangster type. And I'm laughing because he's got what he deserves. Whoopsie. Palestra is a serious baller. He's really good on the ball, isn't he? Really good. Yeah, I was also going to look at that tweet from Ben Jacobs. Ben Jacobs. Yeah, he just loved the spotlight, didn't he? Like the pictures of him with Trump were just so weird. I think he got way too comfortable in the role that he was in. Where is it? Yeah, so as per Ben Jacobs, Chelsea are not interested in Diogo Costa. The club are happy with the existing goalkeepers and have not made an inquiry to the Porto goalkeeper. So we're shoring up our defense. You know, we've now got Lacroix in midfield. We've got experience in Jordan Henderson. We've got Morgan Rogers. We've got Danny Welbeck to guide a little bit of experience into the younger players leading the line. So we're doing all of these things. You know, we're kind of we've got Hato, but then we've also got like Palestra who can probably do a bit of both. So we've improved absolutely everywhere on the face of it. We'll see how it goes, but goalkeeper wise, I feel if there is ever an obvious issue to be had next season, it's going to be the goalkeeper. Unless, of course, this is going to be Pender's sort of like coming out party of sorts, you know, having a chance to really showcase his talents will be good. So, yeah, you know, not happy really that we're going to have to potentially put up with Sanchez for another full season. But again, if Penders is given the chance to really showcase what he can do, then, you know, I don't know. He seems like a goalkeeper who he's a bit of like a Courtois in that he doesn't want to be second fiddle. How tall is he? Penders. He's 21 years old, 6'7". Good fucking God. So, I don't know. I can see him doing the exact same thing that Courtois. I'm calling it now. He is going to be bought by Real Madrid at some point as like the next Courtois. He has all of the sort of characteristics of that. Doesn't want to be second. He's tall. He's already quite highly rated. He was in the World Cup already at just 21 years old. You know, that's my early claim. Is Penders is the next Courtois at Real Madrid, or he's going to replace Courtois. My God. That bag of skips took me an hour to fucking eat. An hour. What's happening with the vlogs? Very slack. Sorry, mate. The video is literally like unlisted. It's ready to go. But I haven't watched it to kind of check over stuff. So I've been busy and haven't had a chance to actually post it. But it's ready to go. You know. So I do apologize, mate. Like the video's edited, it's all done, it's ready to go. I just haven't posted it. Sorry. Second half, hopefully. Any more updates? Oh, sorry, I never got back to your message, mate. We will start another FPL. I'll look into that. Again, Nicholas Jackson getting ready to come on. It's going to be a huge load of subs by the look of it. Very nice. This guy's having a good time. There you go. We're having trouble keeping your stream active. Check your connection. Playback will resume automatically. Excuse me? See you later. A whistleblower. I don't even recognize him. You know? Right, referees are out. Nicholas Jackson is coming on. I don't know who that other person is. Someone wearing a Sterling shirt. Goodness me. Anything else? Yeah, Rogers. What's going? I mean, I suppose the same with James. James isn't back yet. I don't think any of the obviously Caicedo's back, but no Enzo. We still got to wait. Penders is coming. He's also the number 13. So everything I was saying about him being the next Courtois, he's also the number 13. So he's got that in common with him as well. All right, there we go. Don't forget, there's going to be another hydration break halfway through the second half. Please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Let's get those likes up. We're back underway. I don't know why, but I want to see Mudryk. Ryan Underdown with a verified account. I don't know what that's. What's going on there? Verified. Ooh. Ricky Spanish. Ricky Spanish. Good to see you, mate. What's up with all the Misha hype on Chelsea's Instagram, trying to get him on a loan move? I think they're loving all the propaganda that Chelsea fans are giving Mudryk. This huge hero's welcome. And people seemingly forgetting that he was an absolute bag of shit when he played for Chelsea most recently. Did a video on it yesterday if you want to give it a watch, but seems like a lot of Chelsea fans have really forgotten just how poor he was. Same goes for Nicholas Jackson. Obviously, fully support and want them to do well, but the overexcitement some fans have for the likes of Mudryk to come back. I understand being excited for him to have his career back and everything, but there's been a lot of, misinformation about just how, is he going to be a starter for Chelsea? I fucking hope not. If somehow he has become a better player in 20 months of not having played a single bit of competitive football, I'll eat me hat. It'll be a miracle. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm just being realistic. 20 months without playing a competitive game of training. He hasn't been in training for 20 months. He's only been doing solo games. I think he might have been in I don't know, somewhere else, but I just don't think he's been allowed. Play it. I think it's more we had to settle for Garnacho last season. Yes, Misha was shit, but he can't fault his work ethic. Garnacho, the other hand. Yeah, true. But equally, is my internet gone or is this the stream again? No. Oh, the stream's gone. Yeah, the game's crashed. Yeah, it's not been the best, is it? There we go. It's back now. I said it in the video yesterday, like his work ethic's great. His training seems to be fantastic as well. It's just on the pitch, it's just never really come out for him like very well. It doesn't translate. He scores absolutely fucking unbelievable goals in training, but then on the pitch, he just doesn't do anything. So I'm hoping this 20 months has somehow done something. I don't know. It's not it's not about what he is now, about what he could be. But that's his whole career is based on the fucking hype surrounding him. We bought him because of hype. You know? If he doesn't improve, he'll go down as one of the most overhyped players of all time. It's just a fact of the matter. We were promised something that we just have not been given. At Shakhtar, he was unbelievable. Played over the top. They're all the way through here. It's Palestra! And Gittins can't quite get to it. He was starting to come good right before. I don't think he was. I keep seeing people say that, but I don't think he was. Yeah, precisely. He obviously scored a banger against Noah or whoever the fuck. Great run there by Esteval. Corner ball. Terrible cross from Esteval. How's Rufus been since coming back? Weird. I think he's trying to play a bit hard to get, or he's trying to like punish us for leaving him for 5 weeks. He was really excited when he saw us, but then since he's come home, he's been a bit of a dick. He's okay today. Like I think he's sort of come out of it now. I think he was just frustrated with us, for leaving him, but which is understandable, to be honest. I think he's just very confused where we went. Well, we weren't meant to leave him for 5 weeks. It was supposed to be 4 because we left him for a week before we went away. And then we were gone for 3 weeks, and then we were supposed to pick him up the weekend that we got back. But then we got COVID, so then it was another week because we didn't want to get my girlfriend's mum ill. COVID again, Jesus. I know, mate. I know. How's Rogers doing? He's not playing. Frosinone. Where is the next games? Is it all in Hong Kong? Is in Jakarta in Indonesia? What's the travel like for that? So they're going to be flying, by the way. We've got a game against AC Milan at 1 in the afternoon on Saturday the 8th. This Saturday coming. And then 23 hours later, we've got a game in a completely different country. First game's in Singapore. And then I guess that is also Singapore, is it not? In Jakarta. Be two separate teams. Yeah. Am I doing a Premier League prediction video? Yeah, mate. It's Pod O'Clock's coming back, mate. It's coming back. Got the whole theming sorted for it. It's going to be good. Joao Pedro. Fouled. Did you drink in America? I did. I was saying earlier how the beer in America is shocking. And weirdly, I know it's a strange complaint, but there's too much choice. You go to any pub or bar in America and there's like 70 taps, which I'm sure is like amazing to have that amount of variety, but it's all such niche brewery, like IPAs and all that sort of bollocks. And it's just, it's, yeah. For a good pub, you only need like 5, 10 max, 10 taps max. Everywhere I had Guinness, and it was not good in a lot of places. I had the best Guinness in my entire life in a place in the Upper East Side of New York, at a place called Carlo's. It's an Irish pub, but it was like an expat Irish pub. It wasn't themed as an Irish pub. It just happened to be Irish owned. And we got there quite early because we'd been in Central Park. And we didn't know that the France-Spain game was about to start. Well, I knew, but I wasn't like, we weren't going there for that. So we got a seat, and then an hour in, just got absolutely rammed. And the owner was like fuming that there were so many people. He just wanted it to be a quiet little pub. But it was good. Have I had Sam Adams? I'd had it once. Yeah, Strongbow glasses. Have they changed the new Strongbow? Or changed the Strongbow glass? I haven't had a Strongbow in so long, in a draft. What's the average price of a pint? Probably like $9, I'd say. On average, it's like $9, $10. Sometimes it was like 11, but I'd say it's like between $8 and $11. Majority of the time it's like 9. So it's about £7.50, which is fucking expensive. One of the reasons I didn't drink that much out there. And if I did, it was mostly cocktails, really. Oh, good chance here. Play it! Oh, you dirty fucker. Send him off! Oh, for fuck's sake. That is so obviously a red card. We're through on goal. And not to mention, a tackle like that in a pre-season friendly is just filthy anyway. What's the point? What are you doing? But yeah, my biggest, it's kind of it's like a two-headed issue. In America, one, your beers are so dead. And by dead, I mean flat. It's like drinking juice. It's so absurdly flat. There must not be any CO2 in any of the pubs I've ever gone to. I went to so many. If you got any head on your beer, it was gone within like 2 seconds. It just bubbled away. And then the other thing is like, fuck's sake, Jackson. Well, there's the first fuck's sake Jackson of the season. Totally unnecessarily given away there by Jackson. The other one, it's like personal preference, but in America, they do not care for branded glasses whatsoever. Like a lot of the places I went to would just stick to like the same glass for every single drink. And it was just the typical, I don't think I've got it in here, but the typical like pint glass. I don't know. I had so many Guinness, I'd say so many, but like maybe 2 or 3 Guinnesses that came in like plastic cups, which was just vile. Chance for Juventus there, punched away by Pend as well. I think a lot of it just comes down to culture shock of like cultural differences. America just don't do things correctly. You know? Corner ball to Chelsea. Hour played. Please do smash the like button. Subscribe. Palestra looks so much like Conor Gallagher. Like a really young Conor Gallagher. What's your favorite branded pint glass? I must say, I'm a big fan of Cruz Campo's glass. I like a strap ramen stein as well. That's nice. Crossed in. Good chance. Calling for a handball. What I never understood about America is the weird obsession with paper plates. Yeah. What was the scran like? I didn't really like the food out there. I thought it was... And again, I've been to America many times, and I've had like long periods there as well where I really liked it. But something's different there now. Like, I don't know what's happened. A lot of the things that I liked a lot in America when I was there previously taste different. Baja Blast, Mountain Dew Baja Blast tastes totally different. And I was so gutted about that. Yeah, a lot of restaurants we went to was all just paper plates, plastic cutlery. Bit weird. Before this trip, the last time I went was 2019. So maybe. I don't know. Haven't been watching it. Anybody standing out? Palestra's been really good. Other than that, not really. I think what's his name? What's the guy? He's 16. Well, there's a lot of players coming on. Nicole Jazuli, he's been really good as well. 16 years old. In and Out was really good. We went to the new In and Out in Vegas. In and Out always hits well. Ooh, intercepted. Juventus here with a chance. Played in. Another chance. It's Bogart just across the face of goal. And apparently it's offside. So here's another gripe. I've never had Mexican Coke until this holiday. And I was so excited to try Mexican Coke because I was like, the way people bang on about it is like it's the best thing ever. And I'll be honest with you, it just tastes like full fat Coke here. But then you try American Coke and that tastes weird. American full fat Coke tastes different to UK Coke. But Mexican Coke just tastes like UK Coke in a bottle, in the glass bottle specifically. So it's not that it was bad. I was just kind of disappointed because it wasn't as good as people made it out to be. You ever had a Coke float? They had so many floats stuff out there. They like putting cream in their drinks. So Satpayev, I'm trying to name all these players. Delap's coming on. Lavi is also coming on. Isugo. Anselmino. Achimpong. Dario Isugo has been given the captain's armband. Unsure about that one. Good cross, good header, just wide. I've now got to buy new lights. I've been poo-pooing getting the good chance here. Ooh. El Gato key lights, which are fucking expensive, but I think the time has come. I've still got the same lights that I've had since I was living at home with me mum. That's how much that part of the setup just hasn't changed. They do their job, they do the job, you know? Done a good job. They have. The one here, it fell. Look at this fucking thing. Oh, it's a goal. Turn around for 1 second and they score. I've watched the entire game, unfortunately. And then the moment I turned my head, I missed the goal. Apparently it's a belter. Cuts out. Plays it. Whips it. Feel like Penders needs to be doing better there, to be completely honest. I don't know if that's harsh on Penders. It's a whip. It's an absolute whip of a goal. It's high. It's quite central. I'll give Penders the benefit of the doubt, but I don't know. There's a lot of pace on that shot. And we're then followed by hydration break. Yay. If we could get to 100 likes as soon as possible, that would be fantastic. But yeah, this is it. It's like a little... It's a tripod, but then it has a light on the top, which you can take out, add like different colored filters and everything. But It's a bit shit at the same time. I don't know why it's not working. It fell off my desk for the first time ever. Your sign's upside down, you dope. It fell once and it doesn't work now. So good. It's the one you've got. They're just not as bright. So here it is with it while it's on. See? It's pretty good, you know. You'd expect it to be brighter. Like, I can more or less look at it. But it's pretty shit. It's done the job as long as, you know, it has done. But it's time for a new one, I think. There's nothing worse than losing a preseason game that's a boring game. I don't mind losing preseason games if it's been an entertaining game. Like, if we'd lost that 6-4, like Western Sydney game 6-4, wouldn't have been great, obviously, but equally, it was still an entertaining game. Do you remember that TikTok that got 2 million views with your voiceover? I do. For Neto's goal against Fulham, I think. And then Tyreek George as well. I think it was like both the goals. It was like that comeback. I will say the Strongbow glass is definitely up there as one of the best. It's just so nice to drink out of. It was your video, was it? I think you'll find it's my video, but I'll let you have it. How much did you get for that in the end? Must have been a nice payday. How are we playing? We're not playing very well at all. Easily the worst preseason game I've seen for a while. A very missable game. Very, very missable. Oh man, you would have got a decent amount for that. Oh. But no, I don't mind people using my stuff. As long as you credit me, then it's, you know, do whatever. Within reason. Don't try and pretend to be me, but if you want to do clips and stuff, by all means. Just tag me in it. Terrible play. Goodness me. Absolutely dreadful game. I was hoping to do like a review of this game after, but I'm just going to end up moaning more than I need to because, you know, everything I've said that we shouldn't do. Take everything with a pinch of salt. And my God, you need a lot of salt for this game. No one's really stood out too much. Here's Esteval. Satpayev. That looked like it went out. He's kept it in, apparently. Caicedo gave Asugo the band. Terrible game. Awusu? Here's the lap. Up against 5. He's still going. Still going. And tackled. God, he stinks. What happened to Welbeck? He was starting, and then I saw Joao up front. I think he's just come off. We've got Delap and Jackson on now. It is weird seeing Jackson playing for Chelsea again. It's got to be said. Oh, it's just such a poor pass. Esteval to Satpayev. Equally poor pass to him. Need a bit of Pedro Neto on the situation. Youth and experience. I feel like he was told to say that commentator. Youth and experience looking on from the bench. As if to say, yeah, yes, we've got a couple of senior players now. Jesus Christ. Calm down. We are close to approaching 100 likes on the stream. Please do smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Is it this one? Where is it? It's Jabby time. Or is it? Good stuff. You're one of my favorite people to clip. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. It's hard to stay enthusiastic watching Chelsea a lot of times, but you know. The good times will be back soon. Don't you worry about that. I say that more hopeful than convinced. What do you think about the Pep? I honestly haven't really given it any thought, to be honest with you. How do you even say his name? Chavaria? Is he the replacement for... He is, yeah. He's supposed to be the replacement for Cucurella, isn't he? Anto, thank you very much, mate, for the super chat. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're healthy. Anto says hello to all. Hope all are well, Harry. Hope you're okay now. I'm doing better, mate. I'm doing better. Thank you very much. Good to have you back, mate. Pedro, Palmer, Esteval, two of those had tough seasons with injury. The other scored 20 plus. Jackson fouled. We've got a free kick in a decent position here with just over 10 minutes to play. What the fuck are you doing, you weirdo? What the fuck is he doing? Starting a fight. It's a fucking friendly, you weird guy. I have no idea what even happened there. Legitimately nothing. Nothing even happened there. Don't understand what even happened. Micaiah Mudrik's on. Nicholas Jackson off for Micaiah Mudrik. We're back in 2023. Estar's going to have a shot. He does. Good effort. Are we trying to get market value for Delap by constantly playing him? Surely the value is decreasing every minute. The more we showcase our product, the less it is worth. And we're trying to be like, yeah, look how good he is. And there's just a visual, you know, a tracker above his head with his value, and it's just quickly going down the more and more he plays for us. Here is Delap. Good chance, good shot by Satpayev. Saved by the keeper. Good little bit of footwork there from Liam Delap. It's got to be said. Juventus not trying to get a goal at all here. Sitting on a 1-0 win in pre-season is pretty sad. Now playing it round the back. Weird guy, weird team. Oh, mate, if you think I'm doing a review, you're crazy. Maybe, though. I don't know. I might do one. And Salmino. Mudryk. First touch of the game. Terrible pass. Gets a huge cheer, though. I think the cheer that he was getting put him off. Esteval. Could look to Mudryk. Shocking pass. Shocking pass from Esteval there, not Mudryk. Just over under 5 minutes to play. Shocking game. The quicker this is behind us, the better. It's a good, I don't know. Liam Delap with a very, very strong tackle there. Weird guy again. It's just a bit much, you know. Does Delap get sent off this season if he plays a full season for Chelsea, do you reckon? 100 likes on the stream. We got there eventually. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Johnny Tan! What's the worst preseason game I've ever seen? Oh, there's so many. I couldn't. I'm sure there is a standout one, but here is Delap down the left. Mudryk in support. Why are we playing crap in pre-season? Because we've got a new manager again, new players, new system, new formation. The beauty of pre-season, as ugly as it's been, is that it is a chance for us to trial new things, I suppose. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people saying we were winning pre-season games last season, so what's the difference? And it's like, yeah, but look how that went. We did really well last season, didn't we? Despite winning the Club World Cup. Offside. It's crazy to think I've been watching you since Tuchel time. It's been so long. We've gone through many a clock since then. Many a clock. Probably well over 10. Because you've got to remember we've got these ones as well. There's been so many variations, you know. Here's Delap. Looking for Misha. We know he's got the pace. Gets the cross off. Decent effort. Again, if this ends in a draw, it goes to penalties. Oh, Esteval, you greedy, greedy boy. It's absolutely offside from Mudryk there. 4 minutes of additional time to play. Again, they want these penalties, that's for sure. Esteval. Got to learn a pass, buddy. But Ryan, thank you for sticking around for as long as you have. Do appreciate it, mate. 40 players plus academy guys getting game time is what it is. Nothing else. Exactly. Ready to publish the reactions. Nothing's happened. And the only thing that's happened is the goal. I missed the fucking thing. I'd bin it off if I were you, mate. Absolutely nothing's happened. Oh. I'm trying to maintain my energy for the season. Fulham Friday night football first game is going to be an absolute nightmare. I can feel it. Monday, sorry, not Friday, Monday. Arsenal, Coventry's on Friday. We're on Monday. Weirdly. Have we ever started a season on a Monday? It's disgusting, isn't it? We keep on losing. We are not ready. Elijah, please use your brain. Do you think do you think 90%, well, I say 90, it's probably not a good percentage to use, but do you think half of the players that we see playing in pre-season so far are actually going to play for Chelsea next season? Or do you think that this is just a chance to see who's got what? And in doing so, where there's no strategy really, where there's no structure, there's no consistency, we're obviously going to struggle to have some cohesion when this isn't like a team that's playing together regularly. I think the most wild thing about preseason is having to explain preseason every single preseason. You know? Oh, the fucking stream's crashed. Jesus. We've got, how long have we got? 10 seconds and the game's crashed. The stream of the game's crashed. Bound to be full time any minute. There you go. Full time. I'm fairly sure. Is it? I think it's saying it is. There you go. Full time. Oh, didn't get to watch the very, very end, but, you know, it is what it is. Listen, terrible game. Terrible, terrible result from both squads, really. I think defensively, Juventus were obviously a lot better than us, but I think that game is one where I kind of wish the internet was up the swanning, because what a pile of shit. Great to have a chat with all of you anyway. Please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I'll be back this weekend for Milan, and then Johor fucking, what's name? What are they called? We've got a double header this weekend. Saturday at 1 p.m. we've got Milan, and then Sunday we've got Johor Darul Tazim, and then we finish things off with the following Saturday against Real Sociedad, and then 9 days later, the start of Chelsea's Premier League campaign. Can you believe it? Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I'll leave with you with this. Again, like the video, subscribe. I might do a review for this game in just a little minute. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Yummy time! See you later. Goodbye.